Hello, my name is Joseph Herrera. I am 18 years old. I am from Russia. In my country, the most visited canal and touristic places are the Moscow Kremlin and the Red Square, Old Town of Petersburg, Pillars of the Lina, Solovetsky Islands, White Monuments of Vladimir and Suzdal, Lake Baikal, Valley of Geysers and Volcanoes of Kamska, Altai Massive, Crane Speed, Shallows Nets, and Las Chokino Gesnedu. And some of our tradition might be somewhat strange, and these are, for example, watch out for the whistlers, and they not go smiling through life. The saunas, those are reserved for special occasions, politics and alcohol. And don't expect chivalry. If they ask how you are, then mean it. And my English learning is I've been learning English for 2 years, and it's still hard for me to understand it too much when other people speak it. Sometimes I've done to learn English are for example, listening to music in English and watching the subtitles, registering in some application that help me learn English, and either when I'm traveling, I am on a bus, etc. It's very important to learn English since is the universal language and many countries speak it.
Hello, my name is Christian Cruz. I am 20 years old. I am from Ukraine. The main tourist place in my country to visit in Ukraine is Bukovel, the largest ski resort. In second place, Kiev, with the almost there million inhabitants, is seventh most populous city. One of the most impressive natural places to visit in Ukraine is the UNESCO recognized biosphere reserve Askania Nova. Some customs that we have in Ukraine are one of the customs that we have in Ukraine is John Over. The fire in the Kubala night is a festival associated with the summer solstice. Other Ukraine traditions include Easter eggs in the spring and the preparation for planting. I have been learning English for 3 years. I have practiced English in various ways, such as playing video games in English, listening to music in English with subtitles following the song, and watching videos in English and practice unknown terms in English, and it is very important to study English because almost everyone uses the English as a universal language.
Hello, my name is Daniela Otalora. I am 17 years old. I am from Canada, and three tourist places in my country are the city of Toronto, Banff National Park, and Whistler, a world-class ski destination. Some tradition or cultural rules we have in my country are: you should leave your shoes at the entrance of the house. If you don't, they will ask you to do. It is so as not walk with the same shoes with which you have walked in the street. You should greet friends with a short hat. You don't greet with kisses on the cheek. If you are introduced to someone first, the common thing in a friend handshake with eye contact. And you should leave tips in restaurants when you go to eat or when you go to drink sometime. It is sometimes habitual and almost obligatory. Not tipping is considered disrespectful or that the service has not been correct. I have been learning English for 2 years through virtual courses that were required of me at school. To learn English, I have listening music in English. I have been doing Duolingo. I have been doing virtual courses in English. I have been watching YouTube videos in English and I have been playing video games in English. For me, it is important to learn English because it gives us opportunity to study or work in another country, learning about other cultures, travel to different countries without worrying about the language. Thank you.
My name is Paula Camila Sanchez. I am 27 years old. I am Colombian. I live in Australia for 6 months to learn English and have a new interesting adventure in my life. In Australia, you can find different cultures because it is a country where people from around the world travel to study, to work, or just for fun to enjoy their holidays, especially on summer. One thing you need to keep in mind is that you should respect the personal space of other people. It is important for the Australian and Asian culture. There, I visit a lot of places, but the ones that I really enjoyed were Three Sisters, the Sydney Opera House, and Long Plain Koala Sanctuary. Three Sisters is a mountain located in National Park. I walked for 5 hours to see the mountain. It has been one of the most interesting but tiring walks that I have ever done. One recommendation I can give you from that experience is you should always put on sunscreen when you leave your house, especially if you are going to walk. I watched a live concert in the Sydney Opera House. They played classic music. At the moment, I have never seen classic musicians playing in a stage. Finally, I visited the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. It is a national zoo located in Brisbane. There I watched the most famous animals in Australia: the koalas, kangaroos, Tasmanian devils, dingoes, and others. One recommendation the staff from the zoo gave us is that we should always be aware of animals in Australia. Snakes and spiders could get into your shoes and you could not notice it. About my experience learning English, I was in intensive course for hours each day. The teachers were from Australia, United Kingdom, or the United States of America. So all classes from the beginning